Well, this is a very unexpected video, but I just never run out of ideas, do I? Anyway, today we have the top 19 Avenger World Finals paint schemes. By that, I mean, each year since 2000, Jim Kohler has always brought his independent truck Avenger at least a different paint scheme. Some are blatantly different. Some of them are just like a tempo difference. Really, the top 19 would really be the top 13, or the top 13, because you'll see. You'll see. Anyway, let's begin. Number 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, and 12. Okay, that is what I mean by this will probably be a top 13, because the first 8 slots are dedicated to the Green Avengers, because we see green is mostly Avengers' primary color, and the fact it's just a World Finals scheme is just kind of a waste in my opinion. So anyway, these are not all ranked, these are just all the Green Avengers ranked, and I'll just talk about them. So this is the one from World Finals 1, this is the one that he just drove every year. He didn't even come up with the idea of a paint scheme, except the first few were just like a different shade of green. That was really it. And here's a photo of a World Finals 2. I'm sorry for kind of the bad quality. It was the exact same truck except the Dale Earnhardt flag, because Dale Earnhardt Sr. died a month before the Monster Jam World Finals 2. So in order to pay respect to him, because there was a lot of NASCAR fans and Monster Jam fans, like mixed, he decided to pay respect to him by having a number 3 flag on the very back. This was a tough image to find, but up next is this is the World Finals 3 Avenger. The very first time he brought out the Bel Air, and they kind of made a diecast of it. The first Big Hubs Avenger was very similar to it. It's kind of like a teal Avenger, sort of. Of course, he didn't freestyle for very long in this. He went up the bus, and then the camper kind of tripped him up there. The very opposite happened the very next year, where he won World Finals 4. As I just noticed, there's actually a painted grill in there, and he lost the right side door. So that was actually a freestyle, well deserved for Kohler. Now this next, it would be quite a while until about 2007 when he brought out another green World Finals Avenger. Sorry for this quality here, but this is a YouTube video because I could not find a good image of this truck, so I just decided to copy and paste off a YouTube video, so please no copyright. Anyway, it's kind of a weird Avenger, because he would bring it back in like 2009 for the full year, so yeah. The best World Finals comes with almost bland Avenger paint schemes, in my opinion. This is the lime green one, where he broke off a wheel and just pretty much did donuts, similar to World Finals 15. Yeah. There would be a long absence until 2017 when he brought out this one. I like it, but it's just the body he chose on. I wish he would have put it on the Bel Air or something. And finally, our last Green Avenger World Finals edition is the Chevy Nomad. They failed absolutely horribly in this year. So, again, you might have remembered it on yet another top 10 ugliest monster trucks. It's not the paint scheme. I kind of made a mistake on it. It was just the body he drove it on. I just do not agree with. Plus, the beadlocks just look tacky. Number 11. Finally, we are done with the Green Avengers. Up next, we have the Orange Avenger from 2004. So, yeah, this is pretty much the exact same thing. He also brought this body back once on Halloween in 2004 at an independent show, and for some reason. Also, I forgot to mention, he ran other different bodies outside the World Finals that are not on this list, such as a red Avenger with the regular logos and stuff. It was just red. And also a Seafoam, and also a Rockin' 50 on his birthday. So yeah. Number 10. We finally reached the top 10. Number 10 is the Split Paint Job Avenger from 2005. Basically, it was just a half green, half orange paint scheme, and that was it. Number 9. And number 9, we have the Chrome Avenger from World Finals 7 in 2006. The one that he broke something and then absolutely flew over the fountain and nearly landed into the grandstands. I really like this truck, except it's just a plain old Avenger just with chrome. Number 8. And number 8, we have the World Finals 11 Avenger, the Rat Rod Avenger. I think that was to pay homage to Chris Bergeron's father, I think, who died that year. I think there's like a Tampa one there or something, I don't know. This is kind of a very underrated Avenger. It just came out in a diecast form in 2018. They made a 1/24 scale, which I do own that, by the way, and it's pretty cool. I just wish they would have just ditched the whole 1/24, 1/64, 1/24 thing that they did for like 3 years. So yeah, I was kind of mad about that. But I'm at least glad I got the small Avenger now. Number 7. And number 7, we have the World Finals 10 Avenger. They brought it back in 2018 for some reason in diecast form, but he still runs this body. It was not destroyed. He runs it at Monsters at the Beach for like a year or two, I think, and then I think he ditched that now. But I really loved this body back in the day. I just like the flames were replaced with waves, and they gave the skull a little snorkel there, and it's just hilarious. I remember loving this thing as a child, and I still like it to this very day. Number 6. At number 6, we have the Purple Avenger from 2014. It was a lot darker in real life than you see here in the picture, but I really do like it with kind of the whitish chrome decals on it. However, the diecast didn't really replicate that, but now I'm looking at it, I really do like this truck. He popped a tire right at the start. That's BKT for you, am I right? And then he just went out and did cyclones on the pad and kind of started that trend. And then he eventually just wrecked it after that. Number 5. And number 5, we have the World Final 16 Avenger. This white Avenger, it looked like a pearl out there, especially when he did the enormous sky wheelie and then just landed on the ramp there. That's really the only thing this truck is memorable for, besides the fact that it's just a really pretty looking truck. Number 4. At number 4, we have the Yellow Avenger. This is one of my favorites. Not only is it the Jim Kohler decal on the top there, but the yellow one just looks really pretty in my opinion. I think it really suits this truck very well, especially the red flames and the blue logo. I don't know why the blue logo, but I really do like this truck. So yeah, I think he freestyled last, and I like the pinstriping on the top. It's just really, really awesome, and it's just such a disappointment they didn't do a 1/64 scale of it. Number 3. At number 3, we have the Candy Apple Red Avenger. Number 1, because he had 2 Red Avengers. And I'm glad they did, because these are in the top 3, believe it or not. And it's such a pretty looking, it really does look like a classic car. Of course, he won the Freestyle Championship in this one. That's not why I ranked it so high. If I did, then, oh man. It's just, I really do like how it sparkled in 2011. And I do like the green logo and the skull on it. It really looks like a bloody red skull, honestly. Number 2. And number 2, we have the second Red Avenger, the Garner's Towing Avenger. The reason I ranked this higher is just because it looked a whole lot better with the white logo and the silver logo on the top kind of going down, which that was very, very cool. And the waves, it reminds me of Jamie Gardner, if that's what he based it off of, or if it was just a coincidence or something. And the number 1 Avenger World Finals paint scheme is... Okay. Was this a genuine surprise to anybody? Were you really surprised by this? Number 1 is the Junkyard World Finals 17 Avenger, and it just looks absolutely awesome looking. Unfortunately, the best Avenger came from the worst World Finals. Honestly, the worst World Finals was probably World Finals 16 and World Finals 19, because everyone literally just wrecked within the first minute. But yeah, this one just looks amazing, and of course there's like a green thing on the front right panel, and also um, it's an almost perfect truck. The only exception is that the free stuff for it on YouTube had all but very few are muted because of its theme song, Whom We Do Not Speak Of. So yeah, if he would have stuck with his original theme song, then this truck would have been absolutely perfect. Alright, now it's time for the question of the day. Which Avenger is your favorite and why? Leave a comment down below, like and subscribe if you like this video. And if you don't like my placement of the trucks, then what would be your top 19 Avenger paint schemes? Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, as I just said like 10 seconds ago. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.